Why do some people find it easy to build good habits, while others always struggle to start and stay consistent? Why does one person exercise every day, read books, and keep improving, while another gets stuck in a cycle of starting and quitting again and again? The book Atomic Habits by James Clear answers exactly these questions. The core idea of the book is simple but very powerful. Big changes do not come from big decisions. They come from small, consistent habits. In this video, we will go through the most important lessons from this book. Lessons that can truly change the direction of your life if applied. Stay with us as we explore the summary of Atomic Habits. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, we would be glad to have you with us because we share summaries of the most important and impactful books in the world. One. Small changes lead to big results. Most people think that changing their life requires big actions. For example, starting a strict diet, beginning an intense workout program, or making a huge sudden decision. But the book says, real change starts with becoming just 1% better every day. If you improve just a little every day, over time it leads to massive transformation. And on the other hand, if you get 1% worse every day, it leads to a serious decline in the long term. This means that our life is the result of small daily choices, not big occasional decisions. In reality, consistency matters more than intensity. The things that seem small today, if repeated, will shape your entire future. 2. Habits shape your identity. Most people focus on results when they want to change. For example, I want to lose weight or I want to become rich. But the problem is that these are outcomes, not identity. The right approach is to focus on identity. Instead of saying, I want to read books, say, I am a person who reads books. Instead of, I want to exercise, say, I am a person who takes care of my body. When your identity changes, your behavior changes automatically, because people always act in alignment with the identity they believe in. 3. Habits follow a 4-step loop. The book explains that every habit consists of 4 stages. 1. Cue 2. Craving 3. Response 4. Reward. For example, when you check your phone, a notification appears. Cue. You feel curious. Craving. You pick up your phone. Response. You see a message or like. Reward. This loop trains the brain to repeat the behavior. So if you want to build a good habit, you need to design this loop in your favor. 4. Law 1. Make it obvious. To build a good habit, you need to make it visible and obvious. If you want to exercise, place your workout clothes in front of you. If you want to read, keep the book on your desk instead of inside a drawer. Because the human brain naturally chooses what is easier and more visible. 5. Law 2. Make it attractive. The brain is more likely to repeat things that feel attractive. If a habit feels boring or difficult, you are more likely to quit. The solution is to combine the habit with something enjoyable. For example, listen to your favorite podcast while exercising, or drink something you enjoy while reading. This helps your brain associate the habit with pleasure, which increases consistency. 6. Law 3. Make it easy. Humans naturally choose the easiest path. So if you want to build a habit, you must reduce friction. For example, go to a closer gym instead of a far one. Start with just 5 minutes of exercise instead of a long session. Break big goals into small steps. The book says the energy required to start a habit should be minimal because starting is the most important step. And Children 7. Law 4. Make it satisfying. If a habit doesn't feel rewarding, it is hard to continue. That is why you need to create a sense of reward. For example, take a short break after studying, track your progress after working out, or use a checklist and mark your daily completion. The brain loves seeing progress, and this feeling of progress keeps you going. Eight. Habits must be trackable. One important lesson from the book is if you don't measure it, you don't improve it. That is why you should track your habits. For example, mark every day you exercise, record every day you study, or use a habit calendar. This creates a visual chain of progress that motivates you to continue. 9. The main problem: lack of consistency. Most people don't struggle with starting. They struggle with staying consistent. The book says, success is about consistency, not intensity. It is better to do a small amount every day than to do a lot once and then quit. 10. Real change starts with identity. The biggest transformation happens when your identity changes. If you see yourself as someone who lives healthy, keeps learning, keeps growing, then your behavior will naturally align with that identity, and that is where real change begins. Conclusion: the book Atomic Habits delivers a simple message. Your life is not the result of big, dramatic actions. It is the result of small actions repeated every single day. If you can control your small habits, you're essentially controlling your future. Success is not sudden. It is the result of thousands of small decisions made consistently over time. And if you truly understand and apply this system, your life will start changing almost without you noticing it.